Hello everyone, thank you for joining our webinar. My name is Maria and I am Partner Marketing Manager at Soft4. Today our webinar topic is Go Vertical to Survive Coronavirus Impact for Your Business. And I would like to inform you that if you have any questions, please type them into a question box on control panel. I will bring them up in the end of presentation during Q&A session. And of course, if you will be interested to talk about potential partnership, we will arrange one-on-one calls ASAP. So I think it's time to present my colleague Laura. She is our head of partnerships and she will present this topic today. So hi Laura, and now it's time for you to start our webinar.
Hi Maria, hello everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. So first of all, I really hope that all of you are safe and healthy, and just want to know if you can hear me well. So let me know in the chat window in case anything is wrong. So as Maria said, I'm a partner manager at Soft4, which is an ISV, a registered brand of Softera Baltic, which is located in Lithuania, working with industry-specific solutions since 2008, and I'm going to share our insights and ideas on how using this time to learn more and deepen your knowledge about vertical solutions can benefit your business. Also, I will share some insights gained through the time on why it is a good idea to use this time for the partners like you to focus on going vertical with ISVs to survive this difficult time for all of us, and how can vertical solutions strengthen your portfolio, and will tell you all you need to know about Soft4 solutions. Today, I will overlook the situation and talk more about verticalization. Why is it better to start working with verticals? Your choices of going vertical, 3 out of 5 Soft4 verticals that can help scale your business and address your clients. What to look at when you're choosing ISV. Also some details about partnership with Soft4. Just recently, I read a post on Facebook saying, imagine yourself 10 years ago when somebody would tell you about the year 2020. At least I would have thought that this is some crazy person talking to me, because what's happening now was so unexpected. Think about some time ago, when none of us even had an idea on how we will be living today. And I'm not even talking about the change in technologies, which is a long-term thing. We were planning visits, projects, also vacation or events. Just recently, some of us should have met in Directions Asia. We cannot deny the impact on each of us in our Dynamics community. Many are working from home, facing challenges in the daily and work life, and some even directly impacted by the virus. But the good thing is that we can adapt very fast to the changing situations in life. Even though the borders are closed, we cannot go to our customers or partners, we find a way, right? We do meetings and presentations online, we do implementations remotely. The thing is that we never know what the future holds, but we can find the good sides of every situation. I had a few discussions with our partners in US and Australia, and they are in different situations. Some of them are even busier, some of them have a slowdown, but the common thing between them is that they realize that when the customers are postponing their decisions, they can use this time to think about the strategies and other opportunities than they are used to for scaling their business and offering customers what they need. I would like you to think about the good things that can come out of the situation. Like, we found out that we are quite flexible. We can stop for a moment and think about everything, about our goals and strategies. We can use this time during the slowdown to explore new possibilities and learn new things. Therefore, I would like you to think about where would you like to be in a few years from now? Still growing and expanding your business, or losing money because of the decisions you make today? Today we are gathered here together to talk about verticalization and why to go vertical. I chose this topic because of few reasons. First, and the most important, to avoid the businesses being strongly affected by the coronavirus situation in the world. Secondly, to use this time to think about more opportunities for your business expansion. Also, because this topic is very relevant to all Dynamics partners despite the coronavirus. Microsoft is talking about going vertical for a few years by now. And lastly, to get you to focus on the right direction. The customer behavior is changing very fast. Top-of-mind concerns for customers have transformed over the past 10 years. What we see and hear from the partners, they are less dependent on traditional supplier relationships and are concerned about the time required to develop and implement custom solutions. Customers tend to focus very much on risk in recent years. Now solutions should be fast, they should be easy, they should be as low risk as possible. For example, for real estate solution is very easy to implement and learn. And just a couple of years ago, we have implemented the solution in the Kingdom of Bahrain in just 3 days. The company that wins in the end is the one that crystallizes the problems the customer has, can articulate the pain back to the client, and can present an elegant solution that costs less than the problem being solved. The challenge to you is to be able to efficiently gather together a group of people who can relate the key problems you are describing. And that often means diving deep into an industry so that you become the established player with a refreshingly new approach to solving problems they care about. In order to avoid spending hours of diving deep into some industry, hours of customization, you have two choices. Create your own vertical or go with already proven verticals that are there in the market. Let me start by some definitions on what is a vertical solution. They play a major role in Microsoft Dynamics world. A vertical business solution is pre-customized for the specific industry or type of business. It is based on the best practice in the specific industry. It is developed in cooperations with the companies and partners in the specific industry, and most often implemented by a partner who knows the specific industry. If you decide to create your own vertical, there are a few things to think about. And first of all is investment needed. So you need to think about research and development, your product architect and people who will be working with the solution. You need to think about marketing. And actually, this is the weak part in many partner organizations. You need to think about your sales because our people are used to selling the big projects, and now implementations should be fast and easy. You need to think about support, product support, also the partner support if you are selling through the partner channel. And unfortunately, the payback during year 1 will be pretty low. In year 2, you should have a little bit better payback, while the standard payback time is 4 to 5 years. So you might want to have some cover for the time you are exploring the market. The good thing for us at Softera Baltic was that while we were building our add-ons, we could cover from the projects we were doing in Lithuania with just the standard NAV. So that's something to think about. That's why the idea and focus today is on going vertical with an ISV who has already proven add-ons in the market, especially because you can start and do it now without spending months and years for all of this. So in recent years, we started getting more inquiries from BC partners all over the world for our BC-based solutions. Partners started understanding that with the well-developed add-on, they will have less confusion during the project as the implementation will go faster and smoother. They will gain a happier customer because the overall software solution will fit the customer's business better. And no headaches once it comes to a system upgrade. And in some cases, we even have to act on it now. Like for example, with our Sophology solution, the time to earn the margins from it is now. You don't have enough time to build a solution and promote it. Customers need it now. And as one partner recently said, many of the partners are already late to start, but better late than never, right? So in this example, partners started to do some marketing actions and approaching their customers with software prepared materials right away. We are also getting more interest from NAV, BC, and users directly. And why I'm mentioning it, because it would seem obvious if we are a BC partner to get inquiries from BC users. The thing is that end users approach their partners, and if the partner does not know that such a solution exists, they just lose the margin, because BC users are doing their research, and when they find the solution, they approach us directly because they understand that it will be easier for them to use it. It will be one system, faster implementation. They won't need to spend lots of money for customizations. Also, the upgrades will already built add-on would be much easier. What brings me to going vertical with Software. For an introduction, few quick facts about Software. It was established 12 years ago, and during that time, we made partnerships with more than 60 partners and completed more than 300 projects globally by now. And we do annual survey, and the result shows that 92% of our customers would recommend our services to others. For those who does not know anything about Software, it is a registered brand covering 5 solutions. Software leasing for asset finance management, software factoring for accounts receivable funding, in other words, selling of receivables. Software leasing for lease accounting management according to the new IFRS 16, ASB 16, ASC 842 requirements. So for real estate, a property management software for commercial and mixed property management companies, and software inventory, inventory management solution for production and commerce companies. Today, I will focus on software leasing, software real estate, and software leasing. If you would like to hear more about software factoring or software inventory, let's schedule a discovery call after the webinar. So going further, all of the solutions are certified for Microsoft Dynamics NAV and Business Central. And what does it mean? It means that the solution was designed for the specific industry. It is easy to expand and maintain. It is constantly being developed. We do releases after new versions of BC is released, recertifying the solutions each year. Also, it is trusted by no less than 10 companies. Software leasing, software real estate, and software real estate tenant portal, so as software leasing solutions can be found on the app stores already. So let's start with software real estate. As mentioned before, it is a solution for commercial property management companies that owns or manages third-party commercial properties like shopping centers, office buildings, industrial spaces, university properties, and other untypical commercial properties like yachts, parking lots. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I hear that somebody of my team is with unmuted microphone, so please check and mute it. Thank you. So going back to our webinar. So solution covers most of the functionality that's what's mostly needed for property managers, like customer management, work orders, common area maintenance fees, contract management, revenue forecast, reporting, and self-service tenant portal. Solution allows to track and manage lease information, speed up new contract preparation, improve customer service, especially using self-service tenant portal, control and distribute common area maintenance fees, enjoy real-time reporting, and manage work orders. And this is the solution in action. Also, clients can enjoy Power BI reports built based on the most common KPIs of the industry. And who would be the ideal customer for software real estate? The most important thing is that they would be involved in property management business. They would operate the property, and the focus is more on commercial property management sector. When it comes to the size, It should have several properties to rent. Has hundreds or thousands of tenants. Prospect can be big and have a small part for property management too. And the cloud customer typically is 1 to 5 users, while standard customer is about 10 users. We started getting more and more interested in the cloud solutions actually recently. And the implementation time of the solution, if rapid start with a standard solution, would be 5 days. And if average size implementation is 1 to 3 months. And the size of the customer, how we define it, the small customer would be up to 100 lease units or 1 to 5 system users. And the average customer is up to 1,000 lease units or 10 to 15 system users. And when they have more, it's a large customer already. By now, we have completed about 30 projects with software real estate, and the customers are located in Europe, US, Australia, Asia, Africa. And with the real estate industry growing, the need for the solution is growing too. And software leasing is a business software for automotive, equipment, real estate, and other types of lending and asset finance companies. Software leasing integrates lease accounting, lease management, and financial accounting in one easy-to-use system. Software leasing system lets manage the entire lease cycle from quote to application, through to contract operation and contract termination expiration. Hire purchase, finance lease, operating lease, chattel mortgage, and loans are all integrated in one easy-to-use leasing software system built on Microsoft Dynamics BC platform. The main function solution covers our lease management, risk management, asset management, and reporting. And what would be the ideal customer for software leasing? So it would be independent asset finance and leasing companies financing various types of assets, including vehicles, equipment, IT, or property. Also, automotive dealers financing cars directly. Second-hand car finance companies or equipment manufacturing companies financing their equipment. When it comes to size, the typical customer would be 5,000 to 50,000 lease contracts, about 15 to 20 users, 30 to 200 brokers, dealers. And when it comes to cloud customer, it is typically 500 to 1,000 lease contracts and 3 to 5 users. And the main business benefit solution gives are that all data is in one place. Lease management, lease accounting, and financial accounting tightly integrated with CRM and document management. Quick and easy reporting to the internal management and financial authorities. Also, clearly seen profitability and other financial indicators, so as transparency and efficiency in the daily leasing management operations. It takes 3 to 6 months compared to competing solutions of around 12 months on average to complete software leasing project. Actually, almost every customer needs some customization, in most cases reporting or integration, and the implementation includes analysis, configuration, development, training, go live, and first end of month closing support, the same as with the other software solutions. Software leasing is used by over 30 well-respected leasing and asset finance companies like various banks and other international and local companies of automotive lease. And then we have Software Leasing. Software Leasing is a solution for lease accounting under IFRS 16, ASC 842, ASB 16 lease accounting changes. It is a big hit today. In less than 2 years, we completed about 60 projects. One partner from US in less than a year completed 12 projects on his own. Everything you need to do is to check with your customers whether they need a solution and take the margin. And most important thing is that the time to act on it is now. The transition in United States should be by January 1st, 2021, in Australia by July 1st, 2020, and in Europe the deadline has already passed, but there are many inquiries still coming in. We get many inquiries from NAV and BC users directly because their partner did not know that they can offer such a solution. Actually, this was the way a couple of our partnerships have started. When customer approached us and decided to go with the solution, partners saw the opportunity and started learning and working with the solution. What is a target customer? Actually, it can be any company in any industry, from publicly listed companies, larger international groups, to private companies that have leased real estate, equipment, or industry-specific items. Any company that has leased assets might benefit from the solution, and you will never know unless you ask them. With a regulatory solution, benefits are usually quite obvious. So what it brings to the customer is, first and most important, staying compliant. They comply with lease accounting standards so they can manage their lease accounting effectively. Save hours on lease data import and safely transit from all software and spreadsheets. Manage accounting for lease liability. Calculate lease liability and present lease liabilities on the balance sheet. Manage variable leases as per IFRS 16, ASC 842, and ASB 16 requirements. Also, prepare reports and presentations and disclosures in just a few clicks. And have a seamless integration with other systems for lease data input and GL output, such as SAP, Oracle, Sage, Xero, F&O, and others. Actually, we have quite many customers who are using other ERP than BC as their main accounting system. And also multi-company and multi-currency functions. So as I mentioned before, in less than 2 years, we already have 60+ customers all around the world. And the average length of implementation of SoftPolicy is 2 to 4 weeks. And the solution can be used as a standalone solution or can be integrated with any other ERP system. If you think about the prospects you were dealing with or your customers, have you faced anybody in the fields mentioned? An example, we have a great partner in Canada who had some automotive leasing companies running on some old software. Once the partner decided they wanted to upgrade their customers on some modern platform, they started searching for the NAV add-ons for the leasing industry. That's how our partnership started back in 2013. So the partner already had a deep leasing business knowledge, but did not want to create the add-on themselves. We get different inquiries from the partners. Some come with the opportunities, some just see the potential in the market and start doing some activities, but either way, they can start right away with already built industry-specific solutions. The question you should be asking yourself is why to go with ISVs? By partnering with ISVs, companies can rise to meet the changing needs of their customers in the following ways. Offerings are broad and cross many industries. Customizing solutions for each customer would be timely and expensive. You can bundle software and services to offer one single solution. The solutions that come from partnering have already been tried and tested, making them low risk to implement. Also, customers don't like to buy the cat in the bag. They want to see what they are buying before they are buying. Just a couple of days ago, we had a discussion with a colleague about a successful closed deal. And one of the reasons the client decided to go with us was clear proposal and demonstration of the solution. The client knew from the start what he gets for what amount of money. And other suppliers were saying that they can do everything the client needs, but that was undefined in scope and money. From the experience working with the partners and their feedback, also Microsoft, I can distinguish top 5 benefits of working with an ISV. Firstly, meeting customer demand. What I mean by that, you as a partner can offer business-ready solutions and reduce time to value, what is really important for the customer. Increased revenue. Utilizing the cloud and ISV package solutions opens up revenue with substantially lower the price of investment. For example, no hardware or infrastructure costs. Verticals open new markets and thus sales opportunities that the BCVAR partner could not gain from without an industry-specific solution. Offer differentiated solutions. With many marketplaces emerging, it is important to differentiate yourself from the pack. Most competitor marketplaces do not have the level of support required to meet the ever-evolving customer demands. And with the breadth and depth of Microsoft ISV partner channel, your company is positioned to succeed. Also, strengthen customer relationships. Using ISV solutions to drive deep conversations with your customers can help you uncover additional needs and pain points. In order to sell to a customer working in a particular industry, the partner needs industry-specific knowledge, which they usually do not have. An ISV can pass on the concentrated know-how fast, so the partner can speak the customer's language and be able to complete the sale. It helps to become a trusted advisor to your customer. And lastly, by combining Microsoft offerings and innovative marketing technologies from ISVs, you can showcase yourself as the innovative and forward-thinking partner the customer wants to work with. If you decide to go with ISV, it is important to choose the reliable one. I try to find 5 ways to distinguish between reliable and non-reliable ISVs. First criteria. Solution is certified and has its own object range. Also, it should be ready for the new Microsoft trends, meaning extensions and app source. We had cases when the solution was hard-coded into an AV, and you know it would bring a lot of problems. There are clear instructions on how to implement the solution, preferably by the partners themselves, because many ISVs just sell the products and do not want or do not do implementation, so it should be easy for you to implement it yourself. For example, we at Sophor support our partners on the implementations. We have prepared the partner package with all the needed instructions, materials for the partner to start and implement. ISV provides clear pricing and margin guidelines because we all know that Indonesia is different from USA in terms of purchase power. Also, ISV has a good marketing team. We at Sophor are ready to help partners offering different options for marketing support so that partner can choose what he needs. The last but probably most important one is that ISV's team would be a pleasure to work with, because once we were searching for a construction add-on to support our software real estate solution sale and faced that some ISVs did not reply at all, some replied after a week, some did not have any partner program. As one partner recently said, after I added him to our partner space, that he underestimated the difficulty to keep everything structured and organized. So the partner should be aimed to be there for you and support you in every way he can. So talking about reliable and non-reliable ISVs brings me to Sophor. So let me tell you shortly about what can you expect if you decide to partner with us. At Sophor, we offer 2 types of partnerships so that you can choose what's best for you based on your resources and goals. We provide sales, functional, and technical trainings depending on the type and wishes of on the type of partnerships and wishes of the partner. As mentioned previously, you can choose from few options for marketing support. Also, in order for you to start easier, we have prepared newsletter templates for every product so that partner can start acting now and check out with their customers whether they would need such a solution right away with any additional efforts. Also, all of our solutions have a separate object range. If needed, you can adjust and develop the solution yourself. And also, you can implement solutions independently after the first projects together with us. Margin depends on the partnership chosen and the volume of sales. It can reach up to 50%. And actually, we have quite many partners who get that margin. And lastly, we have created a partner space so that partners can have all the needed information at hand once they need it. We are very happy and gladly that so many partners decided to expand their business and strengthen their portfolio with SOFO solutions. And we are very happy when they are happy with us. So I would like you to ask yourself a question. How would your business be impacted if you could scale to meet niche market demands, provide innovative solutions, and outpace your competitors? I hope that this current situation happening in the world will give us all the time needed to think about the opportunities we have, build strategies and connections needed in order to avoid the negative impact of the coronavirus situation, and despite that, to expand your business even more. If you decide to go vertical with us, let me know by dropping me an email at laura@software.eu, and we will arrange a one-on-one calls to discuss possible partnership and share our partner program with you. Also, after the webinar, you will get a survey. Please fill it out. I would really appreciate it. And now we have some time for questions.
So thank you, Laura, for the presentation. It is time to move forward to questions. We already have few of them. So the first question is, are all of the solutions in the app source?
So yeah, as I mentioned, we have 5 vertical solutions, and all of the solutions I talked more detailed about today are in the app source. So we have in the app source SOFO Leasing, SOFO Leasee for IFRS 16 and ASC 42 separately. Also SOFO Real Estate and SOFO Real Estate Tenant Portal. We don't have SOFO Factoring and SOFO Inventory yet in the app source, but SOFO Factoring is planned to be there, and I think that SOFO Inventory should be there sometime too.
Okay, thank you. The next question is, do you have partners who just bring the leads and don't do implementations?
Yeah, so as I said, we have 2 types of partnerships, and one partnership type is more flexible, so partner can choose to do whatever he wants, from just bringing the lead to doing the implementation and support. And another one is more fixed, or how to say, when the partner learns to work with the solution from the beginning, goes through the training, and learns to work with the solution independently, so they can do the sale, do the implementation and support independently. So we have quite different partners. Some of them just comes with the lead and we do the sale and implementation, and some of them are working totally independently.
Okay, thank you. And the last question is, how long does it take to learn specific product?
It really depends on the solution. We have prepared the packages of the functional and technical trainings for all of the solutions. So we have that information in our partner program, so I would be happy to send it to you. But yeah, for example, so for real estate solution, it's less complex, so it takes, I guess, about 16 to 24 hours to go through the training if it is advanced. When it comes to SOFA-LEC, it's pretty similar, but the partner, if he wants to do the implementations and support, have to have some knowledge about the lease accounting standard. And when it comes to SOFA leasing, it's a bit more complex. So it takes more time, but with every solution, we have partners who are working totally independently and went through the training and knows the solutions really well.
Okay, thank you, Laura. You have covered all the questions for today, so thank you for attending our webinar. And stay safe and have a good day. Laura, do you have something to add?
Yeah, so I just want to thank everyone for listening, and my advice to you, go vertical as fast as you can so your business would survive. And once again, if you want to start doing it with us, just contact me, and my email is here on the screen. So thank you everyone once again, and have a nice rest of the day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.